What's going on, good people? It's your guy, the real estate investor next door, man, here to talk to y'all about wholesale real estate on a nightcap, bringing y'all the real deal after a long day of trying to get deals off, trying to put stuff under contract. Actually, got a deal under contract today. Um, got a deal got two deals we negotiating on where we got listings. And man, we just got a lot of stuff going on, man. Trying to get deals under contract and trying to sell deals and all this other stuff, man. So, it's been a long day. Um, so if anybody was like I was years ago, you probably still up, man, sitting around looking like, man, how can I make more money? How can I, make something happen? You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of times you sit up like, man, how can I make something happen? How can I push harder and create more income for me or for my family or get into a space that I really want to be in or something like that? A lot of y'all are looking to get into real estate but don't know how to do it. Think that you got to have thousands of dollars to get started. Looking around at people that's trying to teach yourself, that's you're like you ain't got enough money to pay them to teach you. So I'm here tonight to answer your questions. I'm here tonight to talk about what I'm doing. I was a teacher that stopped teaching and went full time into wholesaling real estate. I actually started wholesaling real estate from the classroom and did my first deal, and I continued going. Dude, I was making way more than my yearly salary every month sitting in the classroom. And I was able to stop teaching and go full time into real estate without the thousands of dollars, right? Without using thousands of dollars up front. I used money that I made side hustling from delivering pizzas at Papa John's. So those couple of $100 from delivering pieces of Papa John's funded what I have now, which is this real estate business that wholesales and flip real estate. And it's going to be holding real estate. We're looking to build a mobile home park. So, man, it's been crazy, but you know, dude, you can do it. I see my guy Jaden up in this thing, man. Jaden, you know, dude, I didn't make no moves. I didn't get my first deal till I was 30, man. I didn't get my first deal till I was 30. So a lot of people sitting around, been in the job for a minute, been doing something for a minute. And it's like, man, how do I break this? Like, how am I going to get out of this job that I'm at to go to the next thing? You can't see yourself getting out of this job. You know what I'm saying? You can't see yourself making $100,000 in a year. You can't see yourself making $500,000 a year. You can see yourself making 2 mil in a year. You can't see that. It's hard to see it when you are where you are, but it's like, dude, you got to 10x your goals and then 10x your activity level. Many people are like, dang, what does that mean? It's like, dude, you got to go harder at figuring it out. You got to take some actions, activity. You got to do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think Jaden did the right path. Jaden came on one day and was like, hey, look, man, I'm going to go buy 40 leads. He didn't come on and say, man, I'm going to go buy 4 leads and see what happens. Nah, dude, I'm going to go buy 40. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to see what happens, man. I'm going to 10x my efforts. So I think that's huge, man. I think it's huge to 10x your efforts. I think it's huge to, go after what you're really trying to do. Because a lot of people don't get to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get to the point where they doing what they really want to do. You know? But yeah, man, I'm here to let me see. Dude, I'm here to let y'all know what the real deal was, man. What the real deal was. So man, I posted this today, man. I posted this today, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff, man. Let me show y'all. Present, share screen, the book. Boom. I'm gonna show y'all this property I posted today. This is a clean out that we did, man. This property was terrible, dude. This property was terrible. Like, look at that. That is insane, man. Like, dude, how insane is that? Like, how crazy is that right there? This humongous pile of trash, man. Like, dude, what were they thinking? Were they thinking? Oh man, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, dude. That's crazy, dude. Speaking of guys, man, been working all day, and this guy, I know he been working all day, man.
Yeah.
The one and only, the cleaner of the cleanest, dude.
What's going
What you
on?
think about this, man?
What I was thinking, that's not the Albany property, is it?
No, I wish it was
Uh,
because it's clean now.
hold on. Let me go out and come back in.
I
Go
was
out and
showing
come
people
back.
like I posted this today, and look at that. What's that? Wow.
No, I just gotta. I think I logged into the wrong thing. I'm gonna come right back in though.
All right,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, this this is crazy. And then she like this person had dogs like coming in and out of the house. It's just a man, disgusting situation, dude. Disgust. Look at all these bags, man. Like, man, they found dead animals in here. Uh, paper. I mean, diapers that's just been thrown around. All kind of stuff. Personal hygiene items been thrown around. Just a mess, dude. Like, dude, this some crazy stuff, dude. This might be the worst. This might be the worst. Well, I don't know. I had one other one that was like in the garage. The trash was so high that it buried a car.
Mm. Now that's crazy.
Now that was scary, dude. Like, I guess this trash right here could have buried a car. Like, this trash right here could have buried a car. So we got Isaac coming through, man. Underwhelmed says, what streaming service you using? Probably not the best one. Uh, so he said, yeah, I seen that. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's absurd. The amount of trash, dude. Dead animals is crazy, dude. Dead animals. For that, I'm gonna need one of those anti-gas smoke suits. Hey, my guys went in there with the suits on, man. They went in there with the suits on. We got them the what do you call that thing? The
Hazmat.
mask.
The hazmat.
Yeah, we had to protect our guys, man. We had to protect our guys, but hey, man, you wouldn't believe, dude. You wouldn't believe as we keep going through this thing, y'all can see all the filth, all the trash. But look at that. Look at the yard there. Dude, look at there. Man, these guys out here working miracles, man. Like a nice little yard, man.
He said they working miracles,
The
huh?
inside still beat all up, but trash gone, clean up. Look at that. Guys are here cleaning, man. Guys are here cleaning. I'm like, God, they ain't even recognize the floor with all that junk. I'm like, dang, look at that floor. But man, we got a lot of work to do, man. We got a lot of work to do. Got this on a super steel. Got it
Wait.
on a super
Hold on.
steel.
What
So I was
property?
like, man, even if we spent, huh?
What property is this? Like, what property is
This
this
is
right here?
this is a property seaweed. This property in
Oh,
Big Hill, the one on the 6 acres.
this the seaweed property.
Yeah, Oh yeah, the one on the 6 acres, man. Crazy, dude. Silliness. Straight silliness. It's like, dude. It's like, man, how do you get that much trash like piled up? How? I don't see how you get that much trash piled up, dude. I really don't. But hey, my guys went in there and did the job, dude. They got it
Dude,
done. They went in there and cleaned that thing up. We got that property and 6 acres of land for 9K. So we cleaned it up. If it was a good property, clean, I think it probably could sell for. I mean, if it wasn't that terrible to begin with, it probably was sold for like 150. But since it was so terrible, and we probably, I mean, we went in there and just made it look super nice, we probably could get 150. But I'm like, shoot, we go in there and do our thing, we probably could get 130. Probably could get 150. You know what I'm saying? I always like to undershoot. It's just like the property I was telling y'all about that I have. That's a flip, and I got an offer, but it was 20K below asking price. It was 20K below my asking price, Cordero. Ain't that terrible?
yeah,
It was
man, that's nasty.
20K below asking. That's terrible, dude. Isn't that terrible?
Well, listen, Byron be getting the steep discounts to begin with. Byron be getting like hundred. You see, he got $150,000 property for 9K. I don't know if he's these sellers at gunpoint. I don't know if threatening them. I don't know what he's doing. I just play. I had the seaweed property, but yeah, dude. I think that is.
That's the
I think
name of
it's
the street, dude.
yeah. That's sea. That's seaweed. I think it's, but I don't know, dude. What are you? You one thing I
Hey,
like about
what I
Byron,
got is I got a closer
y-
that gets property at such a steep discount that it make it where I can't go wrong, man. I got an all-star lineup of closers. You know, I got an all-star, I got an all-star lead manager mixed with
yeah.
an all-star closer. Whew, man. I got
So,
Kobe and LeBron on the same team.
I'm LeBron for sure. I'm I just do. You can be Mike. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't gonna do like that. Mike trash. Michael Jordan is trash. I just Byron liable to do something if I say that. But one thing I like about Byron when he say, "Oh, I got the property, I got offers for less, like 20K less or whatever." Off the rip, when doing his numbers, when running his numbers, he's very conservative on every flip. That's just something, and I know a lot of investors do that. I know that's kind of the rule of thumb. But if you listen, if you work with enough flippers, enough investors in general, but especially flippers, and they get into a tight spot, they will tighten up their numbers and they will operate on the margins. They will operate with a small margin for error. But
Yeah.
Byron will not buy the property. He's not going to budge off of his, like, listen, if closing cost is 5K, I'm going to calculate 10K. If I think I can sell it for 150, I'm going to say we can probably sell it for 125, 130. You see what I'm saying? Every little calculation, he's leaving himself extra room. Now, I mean, still, once you get to the end of the because there could be unforeseen events in the
Yeah.
rehab and just the property or the project in general. So you don't know, but once you get to listing it, still, you don't want them to come down too low. But
Yeah.
if they come where he's at, which is lower than what he should get, he's going to make money. But if they come where the real market value of that property is at, he's gonna think, oh man, I could have made 50K on this flip. He made 80K. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that conservative. Also, too, I don't think Byron. I wonder, Byron, are you thinking about it like this? Because really, that's a discipline to be able to have like that. Because I know, especially when times are real good, people get like caught up into doing a flip, and they will just like whatever operate on speculation. But bottom line, especially now, you have to do it. Is that a discipline? Do you think? Like or you just like, hey, I won't do it. I'm not even thinking about like a discipline. I'm not going to do it if it's not this.
Yeah, I think if you like watch me from like way back in the day, I never wanted to flip. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I'm not, so I don't get caught up in, oh, I want to flip, I want to die, I want to, I'm gonna make it look like this, and I'm gonna shine it up this tight. It's like, nah, dude, I'm not even like a flipper like that. You know what I'm saying? I flip properties, but I'm not like this guy that won't, trying to be like Mr. HGTV or
Come
nothing like
on,
that.
dude. You a flipper. You flip, man. Look,
I flip, but there's a difference. There's flippers that's just like, dude, this is a business.
bro,
This is about numbers. Like
you are
this is
not,
about
you are
do what?
BMF. You might be Big Meech in the flip
Dude,
game.
get out of here, dude. Dude, get out of here. I'm like, dude, it's like this is about numbers. This is about, making sure we hitting. So, I never really wanted to, I don't care how shiny the property look. I don't care that it has this flooring instead of that flooring, or this painting instead of that painting. What is the property gonna sell for?
Yeah.
That's it. It's like, what do I got it for? How much to rehab? Okay, my closing costs. Okay, cost to hold the money. This cost, that cost. I'm gonna always shoot to make about 30, 35 grand conservatively. You know what I'm saying? So I always shoot to make about 30, 35. But I mean, we got offered 20K below the accent, and we went over on the rehab. The guy went over on the rehab because a freaking wall was daggone rotten. So we had to replace the whole wall, rebuild it. So that was crazy. But still, if I took that offer, I made 25K.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, and
Yeah.
they can close in 30 days. It's like, you taking that, or you want to wait some more to get more offers. I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, send me that money so I can buy me a lot more leads.
Hey, moving forward with
Sometimes
speed.
I'll tell you that sometimes I be think that way, but of course we're gonna counter them and do the real estate agent deal. Go back and forth a little bit over with some paperwork.
Yeah, do
Um,
the tango with them. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. The real estate tango. You can't even hardly talk about it on the phone. You gotta just send the paperwork, let them look at
Yeah,
it, and
man.
send
Let's just
paperwork back. And,
they want to do that dance. They want to do the King James hitherto forth went. Thine thither shall proceed forth with the property. It's like, come on, let's nip it in the bud. Let's get it done.
I'm
But what Byron's
telling you, man.
explaining is there are flippers. Just so from the wholesaling perspective, working with other flippers, there are flippers who look at it like it's about the
Man, we
image.
got my brother up in this thing, man.
Your real brother, your real
Yeah, my
brother.
real brother. On Gotti on IG, man. That's my real bro, man.
Like shout out
What's
to
up,
bro.
man?
Shout
What's up,
out to
fam?
but Byron's talking about there are some flippers who are very invested in the
Nah, hold on. We got some people on IG talking big time over here, man. Nah, that's Cordero, man. Nah, Cordero is the closer, man. He be locking up deals, dude. He be locking up deals. Where can I find an updated contract to send virtually YouTube? But anyways, go ahead, Cordero. Y'all, hey, check it out on YouTube. You'll know where to hit me up for the contract. Go ahead, Cordero. My
yeah.
bad.
Now I was saying the so there are some flippers who actually what Byron's talking about when he says he's not, because he's flipping, he's doing quite a bit of flip, but he's not just talking about the volume. There are some flippers who they look at it like, I want to do the interior design and I want to make the most beautiful. It's like art to them. It's like a project or like a almost like a hobby that pays. And in some areas that's beneficial. Like if you're doing luxury flips, you can't like skimp. You can't just be like, oh, we're just gonna put the regular old LVP and we're gonna paint the basic color. No, like you gotta go out if that's what you want to do, and it matters in some regards. Like if you do go all out on the flip, then that can increase the value of the property, and your profit significantly. But if you stand in that range of affordable, somewhat housing, and you stand in that range and you got a pocket, Byron's saying he's not, it ain't about the interior design. He gonna look in the area to his left and his right, what that house sold for, what this house sold for. Did that house have granite countertops, or did it have these type of countertops? What color was the cabinets, etc. And then that's all. That's the bare. You know what I'm saying? Not even just saying bare minimum, but like that's the most he gonna do. He's not gonna try to outdo, but he's gonna try to go. And I say that to say, because I was actually just watching an RJ Bates video, and I thought this was a great point. We talk a lot about how to find deals, but you got to understand, like, there's how you articulate and understanding your buyer will get you really far in this business, right? Knowing if you know you got a flipper who, the way he explained it is like, you can say, listen, here's the ARV. Comps tell me that the top dollar, completely renovated and remodeled, this house could sell for $200,000 all day long, right? But to where you got that property locked up at, where the buyer needs it to be at, like the numbers won't work. But if you can go to that buyer and it's somebody like Byron, maybe he's not trying to get the $200,000 mark. Maybe Byron would be interested in, okay, can I buy it and clean it up and do the bare minimum to it and then list it and get 185 like this other house that just sold around the corner as is, and it's sold on the market for 185. And so just understanding what your flippers or what your investors are looking for to do after the property leaves your hands can give you a better idea how to articulate the value of this deal to them and say, hey, I don't know, maybe you don't want to completely remodel this and sell it for $200,000, but maybe to a guy like Byron, hey, Byron, this fits your buy box. This is right up your alley because you ain't got to do too much to get that 185. And I got you the spread right here. So consider that. Take some time to consider that. But how
for sure, man. Hey, on God, I appreciate you coming through, bro.
How you estimate ARVs? Comps, right? Hey, Byron, how you estimate ARVs, bro?
I don't think about. Oh well, I guess I don't think about ARVs as much when I'm wholesaling. I guess.
Yeah.
I mainly just hit the buyers and be like, hey, how much you, or just way overshoot what they would buy for it. Like I know you won't buy for this, but I'm gonna throw that number out there anyways. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I'm saying? Like, man, they asking for this, man, but I know you can't buy it at that price. You know, what's the price that'll work for you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I be doing. That's what I be doing to buyers, man. Man, the seller want me to, well, Friday. Now I wouldn't trip. Now I wouldn't trip. But yeah, man. Like, so let's say Zillow say 250. Seller might want 150. I'm like, man, this seller, man, they ask for like 210. They want to be around 215. I know you can't do that. What you think you needed that to get this done? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just to feel them. I know they're gonna undershoot me. Like Cordell say, he shocked the seller. That kind of shocks the buyer a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They kind of shocked the other thing. Oh man, this person gonna want a lot. What can I? Cordell, like he said, them buyers that start like skimming all these numbers, skim all those numbers, skim all these numbers, and see if I can reach to get them, get to the price because I want this property. You know what I'm saying? So, I always overshoot just to make them try to start crunching numbers. And then, they'll come at me with a number. Let's say they say 240. They may come back and say 240. Nah, I think the lowest they gonna be able to take is like, that thing they can lowest they gonna willing to go on this one like 185. Then they start sitting down thinking. You could tell when they keep wanting to, make it happen, you can tell they really want the property. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. I don't look at ARV when I'm wholesaling. Now, I mean, of course, only thing I do is look at Zillow. I just look at the Zillow. When I'm wholesaling, I look at the Zillow. I can tell you that right now. People can say Zillow is inaccurate and all that other stuff. Oh well, I'm looking at Zillow. You know, and if the I might look at Redfin or something. If it's not in the neighborhood, I will look around if it's not in the neighborhood
Yeah.
and just kind of see what's going on.
So,
But
but when you look
other
at
than that, if
Zillow
it's in the neighborhood, do
at
what?
just the estimate, or are you
I'm
looking
looking
at
at this
actual?
estimate. I'm looking at this estimate. So if I look at this
Yeah.
estimate and say 250, and it's like this ain't on 8 acres of land, and this ain't no, something that looks way different than what's in the area.
Yeah.
That means if it's similar to what's in the area, these properties are sold, and Zillow do a pretty good job of, kind of calculating. You know what I'm saying? Unless a bedroom is missing on the Zillow or a bathroom is missing on the Zillow, now that'll throw it off. But either way, it's like I'm looking at Zillow say 250. Now, if the seller say some crazy other number like, 275, I'm gonna start looking like, man, what's going on around here? Oh, seller tripping. You know what I'm saying? Might do that deal, but when it comes to getting over the buyers, it's like if Zillow say 250 and the seller say 150, then I'm thinking I got a deal. You
Let
know
me
what
ask
I'm
you
saying?
something. Let me ask you something. If the Zillow say 270 and the seller say 170, what would you say?
I think I got a deal.
Are you sure about that? Like it could be a deal possibly?
It could be a deal for sure.
Guess what?
What happened?
Hit
You
them
ain't
up.
get Paul at 170.
Hey, we might got Hey, I had to
Man,
speaking of
ain't
shop
no
this
way you
morning.
got Paul at the 170,
I get Paul at 170, dude. I did not get Paul at 170. But
dude.
I did shock him, and I think we might be listing him. He said he want to talk it over, think about it, get back to me. I usually don't let that happen, but sometimes you give people space. He been making good contact with me and communicating with me, right? But Jay, your boy Jay, hitting up these PPL leads. He got one. We got one in
You
Florida.
got one on the hook.
The one is the Zestimate said 270. We got her locked up at 170, bro.
Where's that at?
In Florida, bro. It's on an island.
No, I'm
It's
saying,
on
is
an
it in
island,
Tampa?
like, huh?
It's in Tampa, or where is it at?
It's on like an island, like it's in and they buying in that area. I already called a couple buyers. They buying in that area. Property like just sold a football throw away. You could throw the football for 280. Similar
Yeah.
condition. So I was like, you know,
Ooh.
shout out to Jay. Jay doing this thing. I'm telling
Hey,
you, y'all got to join the team, bro. Cause
hey, what I tell you though,
yeah, that's what I
how
was
many
thinking.
le- how many leads they Jade and bought?
Jay, I can tell you exactly how many leads Jay done bought, actually. I can tell you exactly how many leads your boy done bought, man. It ain't 30 yet. I know that much. It's not 30.
Hey, but he shot for that 30.
It's 19. At 19,
At night he got 2 deals.
I might got more than that. We still working, by the way. But yeah.
Dude, that boy cooking, man. Hey, I tried to tell you, didn't I? I tried to tell you. That boy came on here and said he gonna buy 40 leads. I'm like, ooh, you about to do it. Hey,
Yeah.
but we said the one thing though, right?
The one thing.
Dude. And you
Join.
saw, hey, Grant Cardone is absolutely right, ain't he? Hey,
Yeah.
contacts equaled contracts.
Yeah.
Boom. How about that? It's like, literally, his contacts led to contracts.
Yeah.
Boom.
All of it. And it's not just because it's easy in this business to think contacts equal contract, meaning I contact a lot of sellers. You got to be contacting as many buyers. You got to be contacting people in your network, like a Byron Scott, like a Cordero Martin, like a Caretha, like a Ty. You know what I'm saying? So to be able, yeah, that's for you, Byron, by the way. But
No, that's for
that's why I
you.
always say Jay is doing his thing because he reached out to the right people and brought the right amount of rocket fuel to the equation. You know what I'm saying? For everything to take off. So we working on that deal. We, and actually another deal with Jaden. So I'm telling you, y'all got to join our team if you want to. If you tired of your producer dancing all in the videos, on the death row, man. I'm telling you now. If you tired of getting told to do novations just because that's what the YouTube guys doing, if you ready to do some real deals, come to Open Resi, man. Holler.
Hey, look at this, man. Somebody called me an amateur wholesaler when I tried to qualify them as a real cash buyer. I told him, give me them hood statements, addresses you own, and even your bank statements. Yes, he could. Dude, I ain't giving you none of my hood statements.
I've never heard that before.
I ain't giving you no addresses I own. And I ain't giving you none of my darn bank statements. Like,
I've never
who do you
heard
think
that.
you are?
I've never heard anybody say, give me HUD statements, HUD settlement statements, addresses.
Hey, they're like me. Hey, let me go to Grant Cardone, dude. I'll go to Grant Cardone and say, hey, Grant, I don't believe you are who you say you are. Give me your HUD statements. Give me your HUD statement. Give me your bank statement. I want to see what you got in the bank. You're like, who the heck you think you are, dude? People who really doing this, it's like
run to them. I mean, dude, maybe even if you had a hot deal and I was like, dang, that's a hot deal, and I'm a flipper trying to flip it, it's just like, what? You talking about give me HUD statements, address, you bringing me a deal, you not lending me money. You ain't bank with us.
You know, if you thought I wasn't a real dude, I would just say, hey, I'll put down 10K earnest money. You know what I'm saying? Even on like a 100K property, 50K property, I put down 10K earnest money. Put down 10K earnest money, non-refundable. Look, you can have 10K. If I'm not the guy, have a 10K, go on and sell it to somebody else.
Or look,
you know what I'm saying? Like earnest money, I think earnest money is more of an indicator. You know what I'm saying? Because you could fake HUD statements, you could fake all kind of paperwork. The paper that you can't fake is the money. You
know? Dude, you can fake proof of funds. You can really get them just go on. I think Flipman got a website you can go to and type information and get proof of funds. You can ask for proof of funds and you can call, but you can fake all of that. If they they sign on that dotted line for the earnest money, and then you call up to the escrow company and they got the earnest money deposited, then you know they talking about something. But like I said,
and if they ain't talking about something, then you talking about something. Like you just came up 10K. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't deposit that money, 10K, and they ain't talking about something, then you would want them not to be talking about something. They deposit that non-refundable 10K. If a buyer deposit non-refundable $10,000 and they ain't talking about that, that's for your benefit.
Yeah, I forgot who it was we was talking to, and I came back and said, "Hey, man, we can do 5 or 10K earnest money. I think like 5K earnest money. Boom!
Yeah,
like dude, switched up. That doesn't work for every seller. Byron, I swear, every time Byron like, hey, tell him we can offer this. I'm like, Byron, this seller does not care. This seller does not care. But the right seller that cares, boom! Like it's gonna change stuff because they'll be like, listen. I got a couple offers. They all trying to offer me no money on earnest money. You said you're going to give me $10,000 and put that up against your ability to perform. I think you're serious. You understand what earnest money is? Earnest money means you're putting it up in earnest for the contract. And so therefore, I'm basically saying I'm going to put this money in escrow. If I don't do what I tell you if I can't deliver, we can make an agreement. If I can't uphold my end, you get to take that money and leave. That's it. You can just take it and go. Now, there are times where they'll try to hold up the earnest money and stuff like that when you actually try to get it, whatever. But ultimately, it's in the contract. I had a guy try to do me like that one time. He tried to back out, buyer tried to back out one time last minute, and he tried to keep his earnest money, but he didn't. We got his earnest money, and I never did a deal with that guy again. I got that deal off because it was a crazy deal, but you know what I'm saying? So um, just something to consider. Whatever he was talking about, give me your HUD statements, proof of fund, dude. By the way, this is Isaac. Isaac, how many deals have you done so far? Because I was looking at your page. Isaac jumping. Isaac got he listen. How many deals have you done so far, Isaac? You know, and where is your primary markets? If you can remind me again, please, sir. Is there a way for the
So
buyer
I
to
say
take in judgments after closing? Because I think it can, with terms, assumes perhaps subject to the liens. I think if a buyer wants to take over the liens, they can, but I don't think that they want to. That's kind of the
yeah.
reason why we go through that. Now, subject to, I mean, technically, a mortgage is like a lien against the house. It's a first position against the property. So subject to is subject to the mortgage, but oftentimes because liens,
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure if there's a lien in somebody else's name, I'm pretty sure you need to clear that up
I mean,
before
it
it
can
transfers
transfer.
out of that
I'm just
person's name. Well,
saying it can
judgment.
transfer with that lien still attached to the property. And
Yeah,
technically, just to answer the question, technically, yes, a buyer can buy it and keep the lien, even if it
yeah,
came from Byron. I could buy it from him, but why would I want to? Like,
yeah.
if you're
That's
talking about
right.
the mortgage, that's one thing, but just a lien, nah, dude, you got
Yeah,
to
yeah. You
like
would. Yeah,
or something like that. No, you know what I mean.
yeah, you
I
would.
had a dude who had a child support lien on the property one
Yeah,
time.
dude. You definitely don't want to do that, dude. You
Yeah,
definitely don't want to do that for sure. And a lot of
Mary
buyers
Island.
I doubt they would want to do that. Yeah, contact seekers contracts for sure. I got a few more leads. Than other than the ones in the list, I got a refund for a bunch of leads, so I didn't get any money lost. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, dude, you just got to go hard, man. What I tell you, Cordero, though, what I tell you, if you bought 20 leads of
It was
people
30.
who raised their hand, you
30.
got a deal up in there. Whether you get it or not, there's a deal up in there. It's a deal, dude. There's a deal right there. You know. So I still have a budget for 30, 40, even after spending less than half of the amount needed. A
Yeah.
great refund policy. Shout out to Property Leads. Yeah, Property Leads for sure got. I think Property Leads got the best refund policy because it's like if you can't get a hold of them, they give you your money back. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to be fake. They could be real. Cordero could have went on there and put his property on there for real. If he don't pick up that phone, they give you your money back. That's that's fine right there. You know, I think property definitely got the best return policy. Man, if you ain't got over the property leads yet, go to property leads. Use my link. It's in a. I'll put it in this line, but it's in the other lines too. Get your 250, and I get 250. Like I told y'all on the other stuff, I'm gonna keep buying leads regardless. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, you get 250. Yeah, I get 250. You need a 250. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you ain't buying leads, you need the 250. I'm gonna keep buying leads regardless. Regardless. I'm gonna keep buying leads. I'm in. You need to get in with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in. I'm in the
Hey,
game. I'm on the court.
listen, don't go to Byron's. Don't click his link, man. He's getting way too much money, man. And I don't like that. I don't like that stuff. I don't like that stuff.
Dude, dude, you better ask Jay. You better get in with me.
Hey, hey, and Jay, where that lead that we got today, that we got under contract today, where did that come from? Was that need to sell my house? Was that property leads? Let me know some. real and non-refundable
Makes
makes
sense.
sense. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. I think saying
non-refundable
non-refundable
earnest money
makes sense.
that
Yeah,
will.
that's all you need. Like you don't need all the other stuff. Hey, non-refundable earnest money. Boom. Let's go. You can make it your whole assignment fee or something like that. You want to 10K, 5K, make it something that they ain't gonna want to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Somebody said I've done zero deal. What? I've done zero deals, but I've been educating myself since last year. I started cold calling mid-April last year. Oh, okay. So you're looking for your first deal. That's what's up, man. Hey, nothing wrong with looking for your first deal, man. But shoot, don't be out there asking people for no darn HUD statements when you ain't got no HUD statements. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, man, don't ask nobody for no darn HUD statements, man. Stop that stuff, man. Man,
that's
you came to
crazy.
me ask for if you came to me ask for some HUD statements, man, I'm like, man,
I've never
yeah,
heard that
I
before.
literally would just hang up the phone, not talk to you no more.
Dude,
You
I'm not.
know what I'm
It's especially when you're trying to get your first deal. It's hard to
saying?
distinguish between like what's real and what you've heard on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's like I saw somebody say this, and it's hard to know what's actually real, like in practice, like what's a common practice in the business and stuff like that. And so I'll say, I think I think you're doing a good job with just having the presence of mind to sticking to what you've been taught. But there is a learning curve where you figure out, okay, what is actually true and what's not. Because people say a lot of stuff. Like, for example, people will say, when you talk to a seller, a, a prospect even offer them a cash offer. Hey, I can buy your house cash. Do you want to? I say, don't do that. In practice, you should be more concerned with if they're interested in selling and not try to bait them in with a cash offer. But you'll hear that a lot. And a lot of times, especially if you're watching these YouTube videos and the I'm not even going to say the term guru, but the guys who present themselves as the authority on the subject, they'll say, do this, do this, do this. But in their real business practice, they don't do those things, right? Don't like it. So we don't, I'm telling you. And also, too, you rely on your buyers. Your buyers are going to be a very important part of your business. You want to create a healthy relationship, and you don't want to go in making them feel uncomfortable or making them feel like, you know, I don't not respected. You know what I mean? You got to respect them and their privacy and what they have to offer. And so it's about building trust, really, and really building a true relationship. Not going in and demanding like, man, give me this, give me that. I'm not saying you actually hit them. I would imagine you ain't just press them like that, but go in there and say, hey, I got an opportunity. If you have a deal, bring it to them, get an offer. But qualifying them from the get go, you don't have, you can't ask them for HUD state. That's like, come on, man. That's stuff that a lender would ask them because I'm going into business with you, and term, and not just, hey, I'm gonna message you on Facebook Messenger. Give me your HUD statements. Come on, like, yeah, I have a way, but I
it,
mean, we can
it was
talk about
properly.
it was property leads. Yeah, property leads is the way for them over. Yeah, and again, shout out to Mark. Mark really one time he told us about this was that he actually went from the seller's perspective. He went and actually applied like a seller would to property leads, to need to sell my house fast, to lead Zolo, just to see how all of them work. And he realized that like from that angle, it seems like lead Zolo and property leads you'll get better because the pipeline is instructing the sellers to, do you want to sell your house? Need to sell my house
Well,
fast?
yeah.
Kind of like, do
Well,
you want
then,
to cash out? Again,
yeah,
what I'm saying? That's not, to my point earlier, that's not a sound business practice if you ask me. So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
to do, Byron, I mean, you're good with how should he approach a buyer when he's reaching out to them to qualify a buyer? How should he communicate with them while he's in the process of finding his first deal?
I mean, I would say make sure you go through. I would go through agents. If you find a buyer, you need to try to find them. You need to qualify them by I would say looking at their social media, seeing what they got going on. Like I looked at a guy today to see if he was a cash buyer, and it was like, oh man, he posting stuff, boom, 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 and it's like I'm not gonna automatically assume, well, he's checked off the list, but that does check a box. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at social media, you posting properties. I'm looking at comments. These comments, like, is he getting any comments? Like you flipping properties, you ought to get some comments. You know what I'm saying? Do you not have any friends? I don't know no flipper with zero friends. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna be commenting, and it's probably gonna be some other flippers. If I see you flipping and then I click on that, somebody comment and they seem like they friends, boom, and they flipping. I'm like, okay, check another check mark. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I know you real because I'm asking for this non-refundable earnest money. You gotta put it up, and if it ain't there, I'm saying within like 1-2 days, boom, you out. I'm going to somebody else.
Yeah. But how do you communicate with that person? Like actual conversation.
So
you can't go in there demanding stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously
no. I don't demand nothing. You know what I'm saying? I do my due diligence on the back end, looking for your stuff, and just letting you know how stuff is gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, I'm letting you know how this is gonna work, and I'm setting the expectation up front. Hey, hey, Mr. Buyer, I got a property over here, such and such. If you're interested in this property, let us know kind of the range you think you be in, or especially if we don't have a number nailed down. Or I tell them, okay, we're looking to get this. Is that something they can do? If they think they can do it, or they think they can get in that range that I need them in, then they can go see the property. When they go see the property, I let them know, hey, look, do not speak with the seller about anything in regards to this transaction. Don't talk to them about the price. Don't talk to them about the terms. Nothing. You're there to see the property. That's it. Boom. I let them know up front, like, hey, look, we handle all the negotiations. We're negotiating the price, so it's something that can work for you. So we do all that. You leave all that to us. Don't talk to them about any of that stuff. When it comes to going toward the closing, I let them know, like, hey, look, it's going to close on this day. You know what I'm saying? This is the closing attorney we use, and this is the earnest money that need to be put up. And in the contract, it has it like in the assignment. This is how much non-refundable earnest money need to be put up within like a day or two, and then if it's not there, boom, we're moving on. You know what I'm saying? We're going to somebody else. So that's what I say.
yeah, man. But I already know what he talk about.
And I put the earnest money gonna be a lot more than what I put down. Oh,
I've been looking at I've been looking at this one for a second. I'm like, what?
I don't know what you talking about. I don't know. Said
I think he
close,
said he got
close.
right now at 10 p.m. Yeah, I think he's got them. But yeah, if you let us know if we jump on a live at a different time, man, we will. We are not shy. We will hit some sellers up, and we will
Yeah, we'll
lock.
hit some people up, man. If you got some people you want us to call, if we're in a good hour, we'll definitely hit them up for sure, for sure. You know
We'll
what I'm saying?
lock
If you need
them
help
up.
with anything, any deal, yeah, any deal you need help with, let us know, man. Any seller you need help with, let us know. You know,
Or
we'll
you just
definitely
want
help
us
you
to
with any deal.
buyer, you want us to call for you. You just want us to show you how the conversation's done. Let us know. We will do. We're not above that. I'm not above calling your lead for you and getting them locked up, bro.
Yeah,
We
for
will do
sure,
that.
for
But
sure.
yeah, definitely. But yeah, I mean,
Man,
I
shout out
think
to Saran coming through on IG, man. Saran always come through.
Saran, like Saran wrap.
Yeah, Saran, Mel Dre always coming through. Hello, I'm Will, always coming through. King NYC, what's up? I see y'all, man. My people on IG. John Wickster, what's up, man? All my people coming through on IG, man.
You
All the
got wait, you got
OGs coming through. Yeah, dude. All the OGs coming through. My brother came through earlier on Gotti. Man, it's a good night, man. Maybe coming in coming in late. like I said, man, late. If you know what I'm saying, if you ain't you, man, I don't know about nobody else, but I remember when I wouldn't, even no, not as much now. But back in the day, I'd be sitting up. I do that sometimes now, like when I'm trying to do something different to go to the next level, like what I've been telling you about something different I'm trying to do in the real estate space. Like I'm sitting up like, man, I need to make a move, man. I'm looking at stuff to do. I'm watching stuff. I'm trying to figure out, what I need to do next to try to make the next move. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
know it's some people that be up like, man, you know, you got kids, you done put the kids to bed, but you like, man, shoot, I need to figure out something else to do. Cause what I'm doing right now, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, working this teacher job, but shoot, you know what I'm saying? We need to find a way to go out here and get some more money up in this thing, man.
Yeah, man.
My kids ain't gonna stand a chance at the school down the street. This about to get bullied to death out this thing, man.
Hey, dude, click on that next comment. That's hilarious. What are y'all selling? What are you selling, Byron?
What am I selling? Well,
Yeah, what are
now I'm
you
selling
selling?
houses right now. You want to buy one? You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of houses for sale. I ain't got nothing else for sale right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else for sale, but shoot, I got a couple of houses for sale. You talking about what am I selling? What do I want to sell? Shoot, man, I want to sell some. I'm like, man, I'm making some trucking shirts. I'm making some real estate shirts. I'm like, man, I want to maybe sell some of my gear. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Oh
know. I also
wow.
want to, yeah. I'm also putting together like an ultimate beginner's guide to wholesaling because, I see a lot of people out here trying to get started. They go into these different things and you know what I'm saying? It's like they ain't learning exactly how, all the fundamentals of wholesaling. So, I'm trying to put stuff together. But what me and Cordero want to do, man, is something different. And I don't know if Cordero agree with me, but what I want to do that's different, man, is like, dude, I don't want to take your money unless I'm really finna make you change your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, we ain't trying to take your money unless you going jade on. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude,
Hey,
we want you to be doing like really doing deals. Like, I ain't trying to teach you how to do something. I'm trying to get you on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Like just do this here. That's one thing. It's like, dude, honestly, it's not like, hey, it's not an open discussion. Just do this right here, and you're gonna
Yeah,
get your
dude.
deal. That's how Jay. Real talk. Jay just followed the plan. Jay didn't. He
Yeah,
wasn't
dude.
like, you know what? I mean, there's a even Jay got to like. Sometimes he be like, well, I watched the video over here, and they said do that. I'm like, dude, don't listen to that. That's trash. And the dude that say that on the video don't even do that. Real talk. So we just kind of saying like, if you want to join the team, do this, and we can guarantee that you'll get a deal with the right amount
Guaranteed.
with the right amount of persistence. It, t- only time will tell, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta stay consistent. But
Guaranteed.
so it's just like if you're really serious about this, then at that point, spending money on that is not really an option, or
Yeah, dude.
it's not really hesitation. It's just an investment at that point. Somebody asked
Yeah.
me the other day. They said, "Man, I got $100. What should I buy? Should I buy some stock? Should I buy like, dude? It's always a good time to invest in yourself.
Dude, you
That's
got $100. What should I do? Go make some more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you only got 100? This is my question, man.
hey
Go
man.
deliver some more pieces is my answer. It's like, dude, if I got
Sometimes
$100, what should I do? Go make some more money.
a
It's
hundred
like,
dollars is a lot of money. I mean, yeah, real talk, but at the same time, like if you got that $100 and it's burning a hole in your pocket, buy a book or buy a course. I don't know. Byron's writing up like this like beginner's guide. If you knew nothing about it, and I don't know if he's got. I use I
man, it got to
use
be
that.
one of the worst answers, dude. I'm sorry,
Dude,
but I gotta tell the truth. Those like, See, hey, for real though, man.
That,
For real, man. Dude.
dude, yo, Isaac, you gonna have to join our team, bro. Where are you? Listen, hold
Man,
on.
this is Nightcap right here, man. This is Nightcap. So we're gonna tell y'all the truth. We're gonna shoot you straight. You're gonna have to get us at an earlier time for us to really be, soft on you and kind of pat you on the back. You caught us on the Nightcap, man. We're gonna tell you the truth, like, dude. Man, stop it.
Let me explain. First of all, if you get earnest, again, that's something that you heard, but in practice, it's not the same. If you're talking about wholesaling a deal, whatever you put up earnest money or write a contract for earnest money for between you and the seller, you should have, how we teach, you should have the buyer almost that same day or close there, or before you send the contract into the closing attorney, you need to get the buyer under contract. So therefore, you'll never have to really put up earnest money because the buyer is going to put it up. Your point is, if you do agree to earnest money with the seller for $100, I'm going to charge the buyer $1,000. And then when I send both contracts in, the closing attorney will.
The key to that is you shouldn't even be getting caught up. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting caught up with a seller without having a buyer. You know what I'm saying? Because what are you doing? You locking people up. You ain't got nobody. You don't even know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to actually have a plan. You got to actually have a plan. So if you locking people up and you ain't got no plan, like, dude, I can't remember the last time I put up earnest money. Cannot remember. Can't remember. Can't. And I'm buying property. And I still don't remember sitting in no earnest money, dude. But that's the thing, man. Once you get in the game, title attorneys know you, and stuff like even new attorneys, I still ain't sitting no earnest money. You know what I'm saying?
Because they understand earnest money ain't important until stuff go wrong. Like they trying to figure out, never mind the $100 earnest money, you under contract for $100,000. $60,000,
yeah, $100,000, $200,000. Why do we worry about $100 earnest money?
They want to make sure that money is real. So, dude, listen. And moreover, another reason why that's a crazy answer is because in order to get the deal, you would have to have done to get the deal to put the earnest money. You would have to have done some stuff. So there's several other things you can spend that $100 on.
And that's another reason they ain't looking for you. If you know that, if they know you got an end buyer, they ain't looking for the money from you. They're looking at the money from him. Because like what Daryl said, they ain't worried about your little petty $100. They worried about his $200,000.
Exactly. That's like more important. Like when it comes to a closing turn, they're like, hold on, is this money real? Can we close? There's a lot of stuff. And that $100 will come into play if the deal totally fell apart. And then at that point, so just keep that in mind, brother.
And let's say you got $100 earnest money in your contract. If you put $2,000 earnest money in the buyer contract, if the buyer got his earnest money in, if he default, that earnest money gonna be used to cover your earnest money deposit. You know what I'm saying? So with having a buyer on hand already, you cover your earnest money. That problem is eliminated by doing what we're telling you to do and find buyers in the area that you're trying to do deals in. The earnest money problem is eliminated. It's eliminated. You gotta worry about
it. But again, if you got $100 and they saying, what can I use that on? That is not the best thing to do. That, like I said, the best thing, I don't know, maybe reach out to Byron and say, hey man, if I send you over this $100, can I get your free, your beginner's guide? Or can I get access to your course? If I give you $100, will you let me join one of the Sunday calls? I don't even know if he'll do something like that. That's just what I would ask. Like, bro, please. Because I mean, it's pretty valuable. I had to pay more than that.
Those Sunday calls, man. Dude.
But I'm just saying, like, I would please $100, dude. Go get you an Audible. If you're talking about I got $100 to spare, I just got $100 to blow. I was gonna buy some shoes with it. Get you an Audible for a year. I don't know how many credits that'll buy you. that might get you what 10 credits or something like that. Do that.
12, I think.
Do that, please. That's the beauty. That's the blessing. It'll change your life. Also,
Man, stop it. Some
uh,
properties just surprise at the Texas. Give me taking. Let go now, man. We can't get into that. So connection with the agent is the most reliable way I can think of. To be honest, it is. Of course, you can cold call buyers list as well, but if you want to qualify them beforehand, the agent route is the way for sure. Yeah, for sure, man. It's like if the agents is working with these people, I mean, they didn't close. They probably closed some deals together. You know what I'm saying? Especially you can
yes,
look and see the agent been doing some deals. You can look on the agent Zillow and see that they've been doing some deals. You can see, boom, boom, boom. They tied to these deals, those deals, those deals. Like, hold on, man. They tied to a lot of deals. It's like whoever they working with, somebody is closing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I think agents is a very reliable way for sure, for sure. So Kelsey Abraham Nash says, how do you get a property under contract when the property is with an agent and the owner died? Is there another way? What? I
yeah,
don't know.
dude. Is there another way or through agent is the only way? No. If the property,
Or it's through the agent the only way. That's what they're saying. Or you have to
yeah,
go through the agent. Hold on, the owner died
dude, it's
in the
over with.
middle of a listing?
In the middle of a listing, and it says this in just about all of those listing agreements. If one of
Yeah.
the parties dies, it's terminated. If the owner dies, and when you say the
Mm,
owner, I'm assuming there's only one owner. If this person was married, for example, then the spouse automatically has what is it called? Where the property,
yeah, but do they have to stay in that contract?
yeah. What is it
They
called,
got to
dude?
stay in the contract?
Because how if I have a spouse, I can't sign a listing agreement, and I can't sign a listing agreement if I'm one half of the owner. Like if you
So
own,
both of y'all got to sign the listing agreement. Both of
yeah,
y'all got to sign the listing agreement.
yeah. If you and
Okay,
I,
okay. No,
you
no,
know,
no. I'm just making sure because
but
I'm thinking,
what is that?
okay,
The right of when a person died, you get the property. What?
right of airship.
No, dude. You gonna this gonna kill me.
All right, but let me let
if
Corey get over that thing. But I'm just thinking, man, like shoot, yeah. So if they married, then both of
they,
them should have signed the list agreement. But what if they didn't?
what you mean?
What if two people married, one of them signed a list agreement, the other one did not?
How? It, why would you do that?
What if it happened?
How gonna sign a property?
Huh?
Like I mean, I guess so. But what if I went to your bank and deposited all my money in your bank? What if I just did that?
What do you mean?
Exactly. You confused. That makes no sense. Because I
Yes,
wouldn't
it
do that.
does.
Exactly. I have to, even if I sign a listing agreement, it's with the intentions to sell my property. If once we get to a buyer, I'm going to have to sell the property. I need both signatures. You can't just sell it out from under me. We deal with divorced couples all the time.
Yeah, I know that. But what I'm saying is, but that's like we deal with divorced couples. One person may have signed a list agreement. Do both of them have to sign it?
Yeah.
Like, can the agent try to move forward and not have both of them sign it?
But move forward to where? They can't sell the house. Why would
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
agent?
yeah. I mean,
Why would the agent be like, I know you married?
I'm just, hey, I'm just saying though.
How do you get if in most of these cases it says if myself or even the broker of the company dies. Now it has to be the broker, not just the real estate agent that's handling the transaction, the primary broker of that company. If he or she dies, then the listing agreement is terminated. But moreover, now that property, unless they have a will or a right of ownership, survivorship.
Survivorship. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's all right.
If they have that with a partner or a spouse or whatever, I'm just saying in general, then it goes to that person or their heirs written out in the will. If not, it has to go through probate. When this person died, it's over with. Like you gotta, because who didn't we have somebody come in, one of the Sunday calls was asking about that? It might have been the CEO or it was somebody, I don't know. But when the person died, no, it was Cass. Remember when Cass was talking about that?
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah. Who was talking about that?
When and that's happened to me before. I was talking to a guy and we did not. It was like I sent him over the contract. He was gonna sign it. This was back before I would get them to sign it right there on the phone. I sent it over and I was waiting for him to sign it. The next morning I called, he wasn't there no more. The next morning I called his partner, his woman. It wasn't his legal wife. He was still married, but they had separated, and he had a new, I guess, girlfriend. She answered the phone and was just like, he died last night. I'm like, oh, good night. I'm so sorry to hear. Like I was just so like, oh my goodness, like so just like I can't. I just felt crazy that I even called. I felt like wrong. I didn't know, but I felt wrong that I even called them. And I was like, I'm so sorry about that. She was like, but what were you calling about? And I was like, I don't want to bother you, but I was calling about this property. She was just like, well, we do need to, we are needed. She instantly was on like, okay, well, we need to sell this property, yada, yada, yada. I was like, okay. And it turns out she didn't have the right to do so. It was because he was still legally married and he had kids. It ended up going to his kids. So what you have to do is try to find the heirs. Try to find where that property is about to go. Did this person have a will? Because if you can look it up, I don't know how deep you was working on this deal, but did this person have a will? Did they have heirs? Somebody with the right of survivorship to where you can reach out to them? Because if this person was listing it, that means that him and likely nobody around him had attachment to the property where they said, no, let's not sell it. He was at least in the process of selling it. So one thing I realized is when the heirs get a hold of it, they're like, yeah, he was going to sell it. I certainly don't care about it. And they ready to let it. That's not always, but they be ready to let it go because exactly what happened. They sold it immediately after that. I just didn't get their contact information. If I had got their contact information instead of just talking to the girlfriend, I would have gotten that deal. So think about that. Try to find the heirs.
Yeah, for sure. So, Unwell says use that 100K. Oh, yeah, we already roasted him for that. But man, there's much comfort in the buyer. Yeah, no doubt, man, for sure. This helped a lot, man. Hey, glad we was able to help you with something. So if you got $100, go get a job and save it, invest. Dude, find some way to get some more money in your pocket, man.
Hey, I didn't say the person only had $100. By the way, this was a person who said, I paid all my bills this week. I got an extra 100, and I don't want to do nothing stupid like spend it on eating out or getting some shoes. What should I do with it instead? And I was just
if you only got $100 left, go make more money. Dude, if you only got 100 left at any point, you need to go find a way to make some more money, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, I guess I do. When you young, you know what I'm saying? You Cordero age, you 21. You know what I'm saying? You can walk around and be like, man, I got $100 left. I'm good. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But dude, once you get old like me, dude, you too darn old, man. You are too old to be walking around with $100 left at any point.
With kids, family, dude, like
man, you got $100 like having $1.
No, it's not depending on what you got. I don't have kids. I don't have a family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you was talking about me. Now I'm saying for me, for somebody like me, man, $100 like having $1.
Dude, I think it's less than that. For somebody with kids, you got kids, a wife, and a pit bull puppy. If you just got 100, you in the red. You might as well be having negative 1,000 really with just 100. Keeping it real with you. That's
My,
tough.
my,
What
my,
if the property was taken with a land trust? Is it saved? I mean, you can get off into that. It just really depends on. I don't think the type of deed that it has is that important. I think ultimately it boils down to owner and then what is written. Even the deeds come with okay if the after the person passes away, what happens? So there's kind of like life terms. They have survivor man, depending on or remainder man. My bad. So it depends on what's going on with the deed, and then what that person has if they have a will or how they have it set up. If it were in a trust, maybe, and it depends on that's another thing. But it's ultimately this joker still got the listing up. I think the best thing to do, I think the best thing for whoever asked that question, the best thing to do is to stop looking at on market deals. Stop trying to
yeah.
find a discounted deal that's on the real estate, on the MLS. I'm not saying that they don't exist, that they're not there. We trying to get a property that's listed right now locked up. But for your time and effort and energy, you need to be trying to find off market deals. That's what's going to get you life changing. That's what's going to put you on Byron's level. Maybe you got to do like 100, and then you on Byron's
Jay
level.
says, Jay says I was pushing carts and working 3 days a week and had $60 checks. I had to get that paper. Hey, man, you gotta get more money, man. You just got to. You gotta find a way.
Jaden's Jamaican, so y'all can't really say too much to him about working and not working. He's gonna get upset.
They just Jamaican, man. All they do is Jamaican.
Yeah, he like a New York Jamaican though. Like he from New York, but his pops is Jamaican and stuff like that. I think his mom is Jamaican. I'm not sure. Dude, this dude is the dude is Isaac. Isaac about to hit you, ask you for your HUD statements next. And your bank statements. Yeah, he wants your HUD statements, your banks. Do me Hey, just know, let me tell you this, Isaac.
Hey,
Let me tell you
Isaac,
this.
man, you worry about the wrong stuff, dude.
That is crazy. That is, he said what's Byron's net worth. I'm gonna tell you like this. Byron actually, he don't like none of his clothes, he don't buy none of his clothes. He's got people who make his outfits for him in his basement every day. He just tell them what type of
Stop.
fit he wants, and they just get to sew.
Man, stop it,
They just
dude.
start
Hey,
sewing stuff.
seriously, I'm one of them dudes that's like, dude, I still got a shirt from 1995. I still got a shirt from 2004. It's like,
I
man,
know.
I still got shirts from 1997, dude. That's like,
I
dude,
mean, if
still
it's
got stuff
okay,
from way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude, man. I need to switch that up though, for real though. Like, dude, ain't I just started going back to the barber shop. I hadn't been to the barber shop since like 2007. Dude, last time I had went to the barber shop, the haircut was like $12. Now Cordero done ain't got people in here charging like $40 to get a darn haircut, man. What is going on?
dude, you're tripping. First and foremost, they it ain't even 40. That's a discount. If you can get a cut
That's
for
a
40.
discount.
Yes, bro. They talking about my client flew all the way from Israel and he paid $17,000 for this cut. No, he didn't, bro. You're
Dude, are
lying.
you kidding
Maybe
me? Like,
maybe
I
Saji.
promise. I promise. Before this past year, for this year, the last time I've been to the barber shop was like 2007. Not even for my wedding did I go to the barber shop. My brother cut my hair. You know what I'm saying? And in 2007, the haircut was $12, and I'm like, nah, I can't come back.
Like 2007 was a different time, though, man.
Dude, I couldn't come back though. $12? Are you kidding me? $10 was pushing
Man, how
it.
much was a haircut supposed to be, bro? Remember when? Oh man,
Dude,
$10,
seven. Dude,
$10
seven.
cut, five for kids. Oh,
yeah, shoot, yeah.
hey, now if you
$5 for a tape. No, what you do, you get a haircut for 10, okay. But when I come back, I'm getting a tape for $5 now.
hey, yeah,
I get a tape for $5, so I'm gonna take that thing up many times as I can.
nah,
And then when it get too bad, cut that shit off.
you can hit yourself up at the house. That's something you can do because the cut still
Yeah,
be fresh.
hey, and then go up there and get it taped up. Go up there and get it taped up. $5.
In the mirror with that back mirror. Yeah, I'm keeping it
Yeah.
simple, bro.
And then go up there to the barber shop, get it taped up.
I'm telling you,
Get
I'm
it
keeping
taped up, $5.
it, bro. But look, they be capping about they haircut prices nowadays, bro. But I'm like, they getting worse. It's like they going up in their prices and they becoming worse barbers. It's like the quality. I feel like all haircuts used to be
Quality
good.
going down.
Yeah, bro. Real talk. I'm
Mm,
telling you, Elon Musk number one.
man, that's
I'm telling
crazy,
you,
dude.
really does. I don't know about Elon Musk, but maybe Grant Cardone. I think you know what I'm saying. They got right. It's like a rivalry.
Man, y'all need to stop,
Well,
man. We
Isaac,
finna
that's
get off this
crazy, man.
thing, dude.
Isaac, that's crazy that you just hit Byron with the bro. Hit me up, Isaac, bro. Hit me up on IG,
Come
dude.
on, man.
I love to talk with you. See
Man,
what we can
Isaac
do.
proud of my
Your first deal.
Isaac proud of my G, man. I got out there doing this thing out in Texas, man. What's up, Samuel Johnson? But shoot, man, we finna get out of this thing, man. It's about 12 guys. Dog, hey, the late tip, man. Hey, PB, man, the late tip be hotter than the earlier tip, dude. Like it be more people coming through, and the thing be popping off. You be saying stuff, especially on IG.
Hey man, bump that. Y'all gonna have to catch us on the early tip. I'm tired of seeing y'all late. Not just playing, but it really does. But that's just like another principle, like the seller. You would think during like, oh, I gotta get up during these hours, people is hitting you, dude. I go through the whole day prospecting, following up, doing my calls, and then I'm like, dang, it's been a long day. That's when all the PPL leads start coming in. I'm like, dude, like one come in, and then you can like not get one for days, and then one afternoon it's like 5 PPL leads that come in and slap you in the face. You're like, let's go. You know what I mean? Because you never know which one gonna be the next one. This is, dude, I'm telling you. So I think likewise, a lot of the guys like are here, like we work. This is our time to think, get to it. We'd love to provide you guys value. So if you're interested, or if you have a deal, and if you have a deal in Tennessee, anywhere in Tennessee, but especially in the Middle Tennessee market, from Clarksville all the way on down to Chattanooga, please reach out to me, dude. I'm gonna put my IG. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me on IG. Let me know. And we got buyers looking in the area. I'd be interested in looking in the area as well. So just let me know. But I'm not gonna say any criteria, just any old thing. I don't want nothing too old. Probably like 1970 and up. 1970 and up. Definitely not too expensive. Like in the two, I'm talking ARV here, like what you could sell it for completely fixed up. I don't necessarily need a $600,000 house. So 250 in that range or whatever. But if you got a deal,
no, I'll say 325 is good. You can go up to 325, 350.
325. Yeah.
Buyers, because 325, they'll want to, seller might be willing to sell at like 220 or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah.
210,
yeah.
So yeah.
But if you want to join our team, please feel free to reach out to me. Hit me up on IG, DM me. If you want to join the acquisitions team, if you want to reach out and see what programs that we got coming up, if you want to get a hold of them earlier to see how you can join the team, join the Open Resi team sooner than Byron is blasting it out, let me know. I might be able to slide you in, might be able to let you know some of the secrets. So hit me up, dude, for sure.
Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. But shoot, man, we're finna get out of this thing. Appreciate y'all for coming through. And man, we got dude. What you saying, man? We ain't gonna do nothing tomorrow, man. 4th of July, we'll let y'all rest. We ain't letting them rest.
Nah, we not doing. You won't see me tomorrow. You're not gonna see me tomorrow. I'm telling y'all right now. Listen, what we're gonna do tomorrow, because I know y'all hear the gunshots popping outside my window already. But no, I mean we can't. But I highly doubt it. Byron, he be in Disney World 1 second.
Yeah, dude. We'll see how it's feeling tomorrow, man. We might hit
We
y'all with a
probably be
little
with the family or
Fourth
something
of
like
July special or something like that. But shoot, we got some stuff coming out though. Somehow what we selling is like, dude, we got some stuff coming out, man. I'm trying to create this ultimate beginner's guide to really teach people so people can get the basics of wholesale and real estate and understand how all the stuff work and have like a little thing that's right there where they able to go back and look and see all the little stuff that, like the guy talked about the earnest money deposit, like little stuff like that we put in there so that people can really understand the game a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, try and put that together. And then trying to do a deal where we guarantee that you can get a deal done so we can change some of y'all lives around this mug, man. So y'all can start watching us, start doing the deals yourself, and then come back in here and tell us how you out here doing deals and doing what you really want to do, man, instead of watching us do what you want to do and then going back to your 9 to 5. So
yeah. Instead of just watching us or any videos in general, we can put you on. Got you doing deals to the point where you know right from wrong because you did it
yeah,
and you've seen it,
yeah.
lived it, been in it, and so you ain't gotta. You know what I mean? So we're gonna put you on. Definitely, Isaac, hit me up, man. I got you on G, but hit me up if you wanna join the team. Shout out to Richard. Shout out to Isaac for coming through. Shout out to Jay for coming through.
Shout out.
Let's see. Kia Abrams Nash. Kias. Oh wow, I'm not saying that, but you asked a very good question.
Khalees.
Oh, that's an L. I'm sorry. That's where I thought it was an I. Um,
Khalees.
somebody's ADBEEI. What are y'all selling? The one who asks us what we're selling. Shout out to you for coming through.
We need to be selling something.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Cause I'm like, dude, people be like, what you said, you trying to sell something? Like, dude, we need to be selling something. I think about it like, dude, remember I was like, man, somebody was like, dude, you need credit cards, you need to do this. I'm like, dude, I ain't trying to say y'all nothing. But in reality, it's like, dude, look what we done, dude.
Yeah.
Go back and look at my first video on YouTube. I was working 9 to 5, broke. You know what I'm saying? Putting $15 worth of gas in the car. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, I was putting $15 worth of gas in the car, man. I wasn't filling up my buggy going grocery shopping. Now it's like, dude, we rolling up out of this thing 2 buggy fulls like we got food stamp. This be rolled up like, man, I know these people got food stamps. You know, you're always grocery store like, man, they must got some food stamp, all that food they got up in there. So
Nah, not
man,
the Publix. Yeah,
hey,
at the Publix, I'll be like, nobody in here got food stamps. At the Publix, y'all doing it like that?
hey, if somebody got a bucket full of Publix, you know they got food stamps.
Nah, because then listen, it's levels. It's levels. There's some cats out here, boy, that'll go to the doggone it. Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and just get. I was telling Byron, they get their whole all their cereal is organic, gluten free, $100 per grain. All their oatmeal. You can get bananas anywhere, bro. They get $39 bananas. And Byron is one of those.
We can load a buggy up and pay for it with cash. I'm just saying, man. Like, man, you know the struggle, man. We can load the buggy up and pay for it with cash. It's like, dude, my junk went from, man, we don't even eat the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man. So we do need to sell some stuff. We need to help you get, on about your life. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all looking for it, want it, need it. So we'll sell you something. We'll get you there. But anyways, man, I think we hit everybody.
Yep.
I think we did hit everybody. Yeah. So, man, until next time, we're gonna see if Cordero gonna let y'all rest tomorrow. But until next time, man, appreciate y'all, man. Peace out.
Yo.